Hello everyone, I am Ms. Saili Jadhav, Department of Civil Engineering from Pravin Patil College. So in this lectures we are learning our new chapter, that is contracts and accounts. Okay, so let's start. So the unit 1 is PWD procedure to execute the work. Weightage is 08. Okay, so in this chapter we are learning about PWD. PWD means public work departments. So in government departments and public bodies, the general procedures and methods of executing works are rigid and the rules and regulations are strictly followed. So for construction and maintenance of public works, the state government has to formed various engineering departments. They are given as, so in building department there is deals with buildings, roads and bridges. Then irrigation department deals with construction of dams, canals, navigation, etc. In environmental engineering department, it deals with the water supply and sanitary works. The electricity board, which deals with the electrification, installation of thermal power stations, connecting power lines, etc. So the department of organizational setup of Okay, so let's start in this our public work department, that is PWD. So PWD is a government department which is responsible for construction and maintenance of public infrastructure like roads, public government buildings, bridges, public transport, drinking water system and much more. So in PWD there are various types of departments, that is building and roads, that is deals with buildings, roads, bridges, irrigation department which deals with dams, electricity departments, that is installation, electrification, all comes in this PWD. Okay, besides now what is organization structure? So the organization structure means we organize the PWD departments, that is public work department. We organize first and then we apply this construction maintenance works. Okay, so the various departments are including in this PWD for organizing the various types of works. An organizational structure is a system that is outline how certain activities are directed in order to achieve the goals of an organization. These activities can include the rules, roles and responsibilities. In this organization there are various types of engineer comes. Okay, see here, administrative setup. So this is the one type of organizational structure of PWD. So the first one comes government. Then in under of government, this is the chart which will describe the types organization structure. Okay, so the government, in governments under the secretary to government, then chief engineers comes, so SE1, SE2, SE3, SE4, that is superintending engineers. This comes under chief engineer. Okay, then superintending engineer, then executive engineer, assistant executive engineer, supervisor, junior engineer. After junior engineer, properly so that we construct more work with less time. Done. Now we learn the functions of PWD personnel and financial powers. So these all are the engineer have a different types of works to do. So first one is chief engineer. In administrative setup we see the lots of engineer are comes, and what's the function of that engineers here we are learning in this chapter. Okay, now the first one is chief engineer. So the chief engineer, he is the technical head of the department. He has to submit the budget proposal to the government in respect of all original and maintenance works in his jurisdiction, and exercise control over the expenditure in collaboration with accountant general of the state. Okay, so in financial, this chief engineer done acceptance of tenders for works by contract with full powers, then the administrative approval of works other than buildings up to 25,000. Okay, and it sanctioned the deposit powers. Okay, and purchase cost, that is life cost, is 30,000 at only one time. These all are comes in financial. Financially how it works, this will learn, that is your sanction deposit with full powers, then acceptance of tender. Now the technical how it works, to accord technical sanction for original work and repairs up to 5% in excess of the administratively approved account. Okay, this comes under, all these powers comes under this chief engineer. Now the next one is superintending engineer. We learn that administrative setup, all these engineers and the in his power. All these are the comes under the function of superintending engineer. Okay, now the next one is executive engineer or divisional officer. Okay, so what executive engineer have powers, it is responsible to the superintending engineer, means executive engineer comes under this superintending engineer. Okay, so what the functions, let us see. To see that no work is taken in hand without administrative approval and allotment of the funds and technical sanction. So if you have administrative approval and technical sanction, then only you have to approve that project. To exercise effective supervision on the works in his division, then ensures engineer. Now the next one is functions of assistant engineer. So the assistant engineer is also responsible to executive engineer for execution of work in subdivision. So what is the duties of this subdivision engineer or subdivisional officer? They arrange the stocks, executions, progress and completion of all original works and repairs in the subdivision. It checks works in progress. He is also maintains the construction accounts, the physical verification of measurement books. These are the functions of the subdivision. Now the next one is functions of junior engineer. Now junior engineer comes this subdivisional officer. Okay, so what junior engineers done in our organizational setup, these are the functions. So the supervision of all works in charge are comes this function in junior engineer, go executed through the contractor or departmentally. He is maintains the attendance of departmental works. Also he is prepares a running bills, final bills for all works in his charge. He carries out field survey of proposed project and ground tracing of structure. Charge and submit report to such inspection of PWD. Then what is PWD comes under various departments, then which are the functions of this different types of different posts of engineers. Okay, so in next lecture we are learning the some definitions and forms of using in PWD. Okay, thank you.